Hello guys, the Super Eagles of Nigeria have finally unveiled their squad for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. They were finalists at the 2023 edition in Ivory Coast, where they were beaten by the host nation in the final 2-1, where the Elephants running away with the AFCON trophy. The Super Eagles are back at the 2025 edition, hoping to go back to the final and win the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. On Thursday, head coach for the Super Eagles, Eric Sekuchele, named his 28-man squad. This is the final squad of the Super Eagles that Coach Eric Shelley is hopeful that the players will be able to win the AFCON for Nigerians. How will it go? I will tell you more about the squad and ask you a simple question. Can the Super Eagles win the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament? Feel free to give your prediction in the comment section. Remember, the Super Eagles are in Group C, where they'll face off with Tanzania, Uganda, and Tunisia. It is a group that many believe that Nigeria are the favorites to win the group and advance to the knockout stage of the competition. Is that possible? Or Tunisia and Uganda can cause an upset, or even Tanzania, who many are ruling out of the group, can also cause an upset to advance into the knockout stage of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. The Super Eagles squad is, as usual, star-studded. Number one goalkeeper Stanley Wabali is in there. Experienced goalkeeper Francis Zoho made the squad. And remember, there is no William Trusticon in the Super Eagles squad after he announced his retirement from international football just last month. So the captain, who was adjudged the best player at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations tournament, is not part of the Nigerian squad that will be playing at the Morocco tournament. Lady marksman and danger man, the talisman, the super sensation striker Victor Osimhen will be leading the Super Eagles and hoping to ensure that he leads the Super Eagles and bring home the AFCON trophy. Will it be possible? Which other strikers will be helping Victor Osimhen at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament? In this update, I'll tell you all you need to know about the strikers and their numbers in terms of their statistics, the number of matches they played, the kind of clubs they are playing for, the goals and assists that they've been able to score as far as the 2025-26 football season is concerned. This is Kickoff Central TV. Please leave a like on the video, comments with your prediction for the winner of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. After subscribing, please turn on the post notification button by clicking on the bell beneath the video. And finally, make sure you share the video. Help us to get it to as many people as possible as we build up to the much anticipated 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. We are going to Morocco, and hopefully we will have one of the best tournaments in the AFCON history. Quickly, let me run you through the squad that has been announced by Coach Eric Shelley for Nigeria's campaign at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. There are 3 goalkeepers selected by Coach Eric Shelley. The goalkeepers include Stanley Wabali, Francis Uzoho, and Amas Oba Sugi. These are the 3 goalkeepers Coach Eric Shelley is taking to the AFCON and hoping that they will be enough and have enough quality to ensure that they man the post, they man it well, to ensure that the Super Eagles can go all the way to the final and at the end of the tournament bring home the trophy. In defense, the Nigeria team has very good players in there. Calvin Bassey, who plays his football in the English Premier League, is in there. Zaidu Sanusi, Semi Ajayi, Bruno Onyemachi, Igor Ogbo, Chidozie Awaziem, Bright Osai Samuel, and Ryan Ale Biosu. So a blend of experienced players with some youth in there, and then a few new players also getting their debut and will be playing at their first Africa Cup of Nations tournament. This is a very good squad named by Coach Eric Shelley. There has been a lot of talk as to why Benjamin Fredericks has not made the Nigerian squad for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. Hopefully, Coach Eric Shelley will come up with a good explanation and put everybody's speculation to rest as far as why Fredericks has been excluded from this Super Eagles squad. Like I explained earlier in the video, William Trusticon, the captain of the Super Eagles, is not in the squad because he has officially retired from international football. The announcement came last month, and as a result, Coach Eric Shelley has left him out as expected out of his Super Eagles squad for the 2025 AFCON. Now we move on to the midfielders, where the Super Eagles will be represented by Wilfred Ndidi. We understand that he will be captain for the Super Eagles at the 2025 AFCON. Frank Onyeka is in there. Fisayo, Dele Bashiro, Mohamed Usman, Alex Iwobi, Ebenezer Aka, Akin Sanmiro is in there. Rafael Onyedeka and Tochukwu Nadi is also in there. So a good blend of midfielders in there for the Super Eagles. Hopefully, they will be able to mash out the midfield and make sure they dictate the play and create the needed chances for the attackers to also finish it off as far as when the 2025 AFCON commences in Morocco. The attack, this is where the Super Eagles draw their quality from, and this is where they are most dangerous. If the Super Eagles are able to create a lot of chances, you should expect that they will have good attackers up there to convert the chances to ensure that they are able to score a lot of goals, win a lot of games, and then advance to the final, and hopefully they will be able to lift the trophy at the end of the 2025 AFCON. Nigeria will be going to the AFCON with a lot of good attackers. Now, the attack is made up of Ademola Lookman, Victor Osimhen, Ako Adams, Samuel Chukwueze, Cyril Desses, Salim Fago, Moses Simon, Chidera Ejuke, and Paul Onuachu, who has returned to the Super Eagles squad to help them at the 2025 AFCON. Now, I promise you that I'll bring you all the attackers and their statistics. Yeah, we start off with Ademola Lookman. He plays football in Italy for Atalanta. This is in a competition. He's played 15 games. He scored 3 goals and provided just 1 assist. So 4 good direct hand in 4 goals for Atalanta. He has proven without a doubt that when given the opportunity to play for the Super Eagles, he can be one of their brightest spot, one of their best players. At the 2023 AFCON, Ademola Lookman was superb, was phenomenal, led them to the final, almost won the AFCON with them. He will be hoping that amidst all the turbulence and the difficulties that he has encountered at Atalanta since the summer transfer window, he will be able to put all those things behind him, be at his best, be at his top form, and help the Super Eagles of Nigeria at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Victor Osimhen, the leading marksman for the Super Eagles, arguably the top striker on the African continent and one of the best on the world at the moment. Victor Osimhen is going to the AFCON with 15 goals for Galatasaray in the Turkish Super League, and with 11 goals for Galatasaray, having played 15 games in the ongoing campaign in Turkey and in Europe as well. Ako Adams has played 13 games for Sevilla. He is going to the AFCON with just 2 goals. Samuel Chukwueze, currently on loan from AC Milan, playing his football with Fulham. He's played 9 matches. He scored 2 goals and provided 3 assists. Not bad in terms of combining the goals and the assists provided by the player. Cyril Desses plays for Panathinaikos in the Greek Super League. He's played 5 matches. He's only scored 1 goal. He will be at the 2025 AFCON with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Salim Fago, a new boy for the Super Eagles, will be playing his first AFCON for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He's played 16 games for Istra. He scored 5 goals for the side. Hopefully, he will get the opportunity to play for the Super Eagles at the AFCON, and he will have the opportunity to prove himself and win the hearts of Nigerians. Chidera Ejuke has played 11 games for Sevilla. He is yet to score, but in the World Cup qualifiers for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, he was able to get a few goals for the Nigeria national team, and as a result, the coach believes that he will be a good addition for his squad at the 2025 AFCON. Moses Simon plays for Paris FC. He's played 15 matches since the 2025-26 football season started. He has 3 goals and 2 assists for Paris FC, and this has been deemed enough to earn him a place in the Nigeria squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Paul Onuachu has returned to the Nigeria Super Eagles squad and will be part of the squad that will be playing at the 2025 AFCON. He is currently one of the top scorers in the Turkish Super League. 15 games, 11 goals, and 1 assist. He's joined 11 goals with Victor Osimhen. So he's bringing in goals. He can play as a target man. He's a big man. He's a bully. And if he's able to combine and then play very well with Victor Osimhen, there will be a menace for the Super Eagles at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. Now, what is the schedule for the Nigeria Super Eagles ahead of the 2025 AFCON? They are scheduled to play an international friendly games against the Pharaohs of Egypt on December 16 before moving from Egypt to Morocco, where the 2025 AFCON will be held. Like I said, the Super Eagles of Nigeria are in Group C. They will face off with Tanzania, Tunisia, and Uganda. Their first game will be played on December 23rd against Tanzania. And then on December 27, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will play against Tunisia. They'll wrap up their group campaign with a final game against Uganda on December 30. We are wishing the Super Eagles the very best. They made the final at the 2023 edition. Hopefully, they'll have a good run at the 2025 AFCON, make it to the final, and then let's see. Maybe the gods of football will be on their side and the Super Eagles will be crowned champions at the end of the 2025 AFCON. We are in the AFCON season. We are just a few weeks, 1 week and just a few days to the start of the AFCON. Remember, the AFCON will start on December the 21st. We are already in December 12th, so just about 9 days to the start of the AFCON. May the best teams excel. May the best team at the end of the tournament lift the trophy. We'll be bringing you all the AFCON gist as far as the tournament is concerned. This has been an update on Kickoff Central TV. If you are new to the channel, please like our video, comment with your prediction. Who wins the 2025 AFCON? Is it the Super Eagles of Nigeria or South Africa reign supreme, or Morocco host and win? Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe to the Kickoff Central TV channel. After subscribing, don't forget to turn on the notification button by clicking on the bell beneath the video. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.